What is up, y'all? It is your boy Zay back again with another review video. Now, in today's video, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Today, I'm going to be showing you all of my Warner Brothers Pictures DVDs and Blu-Rays. I have no 4Ks of Warner Brothers Pictures movies. I only got DVDs and Blu-Rays. So, as you guys can see, right there, this is specifically a Warner Brothers Pictures video. And here's everything that I have. There is everything. And we're going to go through each and every one of them until we get to the end. Let's see if I can pan this up real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's starting to go down. Okay, hold on just a second. Alright, so pan this down just a little bit. There we go. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for you guys today in this video. Showing you all my Warner Brothers shit, basically. So, starting up from the top, of course, we're gonna start off with over here, and then we're gonna go over onto this side. So, without further ado, let's get this video going. Alright, so first up is, hold on, I gotta push back a little bit, maybe. Or, there we go. Maybe? Yes? No? So the first one is Gremlins. Now, I love this movie. I love the Gremlins. I recently saw the Gremlins Secrets of the there we go. The Secrets of the Mogwai TV show that premiered as a Max original series that premiered in May of last year, and it was pretty good. You know, the animation was pretty good too. I hope they do a second season because it's really great. I like the story of it. Does it kind of bother me that we got that instead of a Gremlins 3? Not really, because in all interest, and like my I wanted actually a Gremlins TV show for a while now, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, if they do a second season of that or Gremlins 3 next, I'll be satisfied. But I love the first Gremlins movie. Now, the problem with this Blu-ray is that as I still have it, as you guys can see, it's in my hands. It's in my possession. It's in my house. It's in my collection. I do not have the slipcover for this one, and what really sucks about this is that I think this is, oh no, it's in pretty good condition. This doesn't come with shit. You know, this is all you get. That is all you get. So, I don't know if it's because I bought it used at a flea market a long time ago. That's probably what it was. It was only like $5. I saw that price and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it because I love the Gremlins so much. But yeah, this is a damn good movie for either Halloween or Christmas, because it mostly takes place during Christmas, but it does have that scary Halloween vibe to it, you know, with the Gremlins right there. But yeah, it's good fun, you know. These aren't movies that are meant to be taken seriously. It's just good fun. So, especially the first one. So there you go with Gremlins. This one I know for a fact I got the right release for it, because this one came out with no slipcover. So this is Gremlins 2, the new batch. I almost said a new batch, but it's the new batch. I only saw this movie once, like when I first got it. When did this Blu-ray come out? It's weird that this one is PG-13, but the first one is PG. Like, if you got, this is the first one. PG. Gremlins 2, The New Batch, PG-13. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. But I'm trying to find the release date for the Blu-ray here. Okay, so the Blu-ray came out 2012. So, yeah, and this came out, the first Gremlins, I think, came out in 1986? 84, okay. But the Blu-ray came out in 2009, okay. It's weird how this came out first and then this one, because this is 2009 and this is 2008. So, it's weird, and this one came out in 1990. So, both the Gremlins films are good times, man. The second one, the second one, I barely remember the second one, because like I said, I watched it twice. I watched it because we used to have the old DVD for it, and then I lost it, and then I got the Blu-ray at like this Black Friday sale, this like 2 years ago, the same time when I was picking up the first one, and I just said, I'm gonna watch it, because I like the Gremlins, and it's been a minute since I've seen the second one. So, Gremlins 2, The New Batch, I like the cover, it's funny, but I might give this a rewatch pretty soon. I might do a Gremlins marathon, who knows, but, alright, so next we got, this came out 2019, right? This next one I'm about to show you. I'm trying to find it. I know this came out in 2019, but I want to see when the Blu-ray came out. I'm probably going to guess the same year or 2020, but this is Pokemon Detective Pikachu, the live-action take of Pokemon. And it's great, you know, I really like this, you know, it's really good fun. The story was good, the characters were good, I love the Pokemon characters, how they look. Ryan Reynolds, when I heard that he was voicing Pikachu, I was like, there's no fucking way. But then again, if you... I mean, Ryan Reynolds is a funny comedic guy, so... him as a Pokemon? Pikachu, no less? I don't know how I feel about that, but then I saw the movie in the theater, and it was funny. He was funny as Pikachu, and it makes me sad that they didn't make a sequel, because this movie is actually pretty good. I remember I got this at a Walmart. I got it at Walmart 2 months after it came out on Blu-ray, because I was passing on it for a while since I saw it in the theater the same year, 2019, but I got it. And what's cool about this is that it came with a Pokemon card. I still have it in the little baggie because I don't want to lose it, but I just keep it in the Blu-ray. But yeah, it's good fun. It's got it's also got the movie too in detective mode, which if you want to, you can watch the movie that mode, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. But Pokemon Detective Pikachu, it's another good time. All right, next one is I just watch it because of the hell of it. If I'm bored one day, I just pop it in. But this came out in 2022 or 21. 22, 21. I want to guess 2021 actually. Or maybe it was 2022. I think it was 22. But anyway, this is the Tom and Jerry movie. It sucks that I don't have the original movie, you know, the hand-drawn 2D one. But if I see it on Blu-ray or DVD, if that's the only option they have it in, I'm picking it up, because I loved Tom and Jerry growing up. And this movie, I had to see it when it was out on HBO Max. You know, at the time when it was HBO Max, but now it's Max. Good movie. It's funny. I love the little sound effects from the cartoon are in this movie. It's weird though because they treat Tom and Jerry in this movie as if they're side characters. They got like too many human characters in this. I mean, what's her name from the Kick-Ass movies? Let me see if I can find her in. Oh, this was 2020. Okay. Oh, this movie is 2020, but the Blu-ray was 2021. Okay. Chloe Grace Moretz. Yeah, basically her that was in the Kick-Ass movies. I thought she was great in the movie as the lead character. And of course, you got the guy from from the Hangover films, and then this funny dude from the Ant-Man movies, the first two Ant-Mans. You know, you got a good cast in this, but it's like, dude, you got way too many human characters in this to the point where Tom and Jerry are the side characters. But yeah, this is a great movie. And I just pop it in just for the hell of it. Alright, next one. The Hobbit and Unexpected Adventure. And Unexpected... The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey. There we go. I don't know why that was a tongue twister for me, but... The Hobbit movies basically take place before the events of The Lord of the Rings, and I'm glad they decided to do movies of these, because growing up on the PS2, I had the Hobbit game, so I was like, ooh, they should do a movie or movies of these, man, because this is a good game, you know, as I'm playing it. And the movie is great. I love that Gollum is in this from the Lord of the Rings movies. You know, it's always good to see Gollum. You can never get enough of Gollum in these little Middle-earth movies, you know? And did I see this one in the theater? I don't think I've seen this one in the theater. I don't think I've seen the Hobbit movies in the theater, which is weird coming from me because I'm a big fan of the game. But when I saw the trailer for The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey, I was like, it's happening. It's actually happening. My childhood coming to life. So I was really excited to watch this. You know, I love Gandalf, right? Bilbo Baggins is a good character. The leader of the dwarves? I forgot his name. He's in the game, but I forgot his fucking name. I forgot his damn name. Thorin. Thorin, that's his name. Thorin. The name just came to me. But and I like the cover too for this. But The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey, it's a great movie, and I say give it a watch. All right, next we got the sequel, which is The Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug. Now, what's crazy about this is that Benedict Cumberbatch, yes, the Benedict Cumberbatch, who's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Dr. Stephen Strange, he plays the character, the dragon Smaug. Now, when I saw that, because this is the one I saw in the theater. I saw this one in theaters, and then I saw the third one, The Battle of the Five Armies. But sadly, I don't have it on physical media. I have been searching for it, but no other store has it. So if I find it online or something, like on eBay or Amazon, I'll definitely buy it at a cheap price. But The Desolation of Smaug is definitely a much better movie than the first one. You know, I love the scene where we first see Smaug and of course, the spiders. That was one of my favorite levels from the game. When you go through the spider level, and you gotta fight the three spider queens. Oh my goodness gracious, that level traumatized the shit out of me when I was a kid. But it was one of my favorite levels to go through in the game. Like, I'll just replay that whole game again just to play that spider level. But, yeah, I love Smaug. I love the spider scene in the movie. And I also love the scene where, when they get captured by the Wood Elves, because that's also in the game, also. But yeah, and I love this cover too. It's so cool. We got Gandalf right in the front and center there. But yeah, this is a badass movie, man. I love it. I'm gonna watch all these Hobbit movies when I get the third one, especially. Who's next? Oh my god, this is another badass movie. And I cannot wait for the next movie that's coming out this April. That is Godzilla vs. Kong. The new one, Godzilla x Kong, the new Empire, the new one that's coming out this April. Man, I want to see that when it comes out. Now, I don't know. That's another one that I'm having trouble if I want to see it in the theater or if I'm going to wait until it premieres on Max, because it is a Warner Brothers film. I think I'm just going to have to, I'm going to wait until it comes out on Max, because April is my birth month. So, I mean, it would be cool to watch it on the month I was born, but I think I should just wait, because I don't know. It's tough because I love the Godzilla and Kong universe, and I especially love this movie right here, man. I saw this movie on Max for the first time because this one was, when it first came out, it was in theaters and on HBO Max. You know, again, when HBO Max was a thing. So it was premiering on both HBO Max at the time and in theaters. So I saw it on HBO Max, and it was so damn good to the point where I didn't know who was gonna win. I did not know who was gonna win, Godzilla or Kong. But I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna say who wins the fight, but I'm just telling you, man, it's gonna like leave you screaming. That's all I'm gonna say. But this movie, I can't wait for the sequel. Godzilla x Kong, the new Empire. Oh my god, that movie's gonna be so good. I recently saw the new trailer that came out. Like, has it been a week at this point since that new trailer came out? But I did see it. You know, and I'm watching it when it comes out on Max. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. The Kong and Godzilla universe is so damn good. Alright, so next one is Shazam. Now, this is the standard Blu-ray, which means it's gonna have the 3D lenticular slipcover. Excuse me, my voice broke there for a minute. So I got the Blu-ray, which has the slipcover with this 3D lenticular effect with young Shazam, and then boom, Shazam. Good movie. I love this movie so much, man. The first time I saw this movie, I saw it on HBO Max. And I thought, this is a pretty good movie. You know, this was at the time when I wasn't really into DC. To be honest, I'm really not that deep into the DC universe. But I remember checking this movie out when I saw the trailer for it, and I thought, this will probably be a good movie. It'll be something new for me. So, and it was good. You know, I love the origin story. It's just a good time. You know, and I love that final battle at the end. You know, with all the foster kids are battling it out with the villain at this I think it was a carnival. But yeah, Shazam was a great fun movie. All right, next we got, of course, the sequel, which didn't do so well at the box office. I mean, the movie came out in March of last year. I think 2 weeks after Scream 6. And it was on digital the next month. And it was just that bad. But here is Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I was waiting until it came out on Max. Actually, no, wait. I waited until the Blu-ray release because I saw the first one, so I hadn't seen the second one. So I bought the movie on Blu-ray, and then I saw it on Max. So I don't know. I just decided giving it a rewatch just to see if my thoughts would change about it because sadly I had to skip this one in the theater because I saw Scream 6 instead. So I had to pick either Shazam! Fury of the Gods or Scream 6, and I chose Scream 6 because I'm a Scream fan. So, and I just became a DC fan on top of that, so am I gonna like this movie or am I gonna like fall asleep in the middle of it? That sort of thing. So, the movie was okay though, but the first one is the better one, so it is pretty long. That's another thing I gotta complain about this. The movie goes on for way too damn long, but I don't know, man. I don't know what they were thinking, but now here comes the much better movie from DC of last year. I know this is a pretty bad one also, but we gotta talk about it. So here is The Flash. That came out of June of last year. This movie is good at some parts. I enjoyed Michael Keaton's return as Batman. As Bruce Wayne. Is that his last name? I don't know. I'm not a big Batman guy, so that's why I'm like questioning myself there. But I like Supergirl in this. She was pretty badass. I don't know, man. This movie is okay, but when it gets to the scenes where the Flash is going through like time travel, the CGI gets so bad, dude. You could tell it's like badly shot and it's just a mess. In the final battle sequence, which is this thumbnail right here, it's the Flash, Supergirl, and the younger version of him that spray painted basically Michael Keaton's Batman suit, but in the Flash sort of style. It's just an okay movie. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm not gonna say I hate it because I actually enjoy some parts of it. Like I enjoyed the first scene of the movie where he has to go and save the babies, which is ridiculous, but it's entertaining to watch. And if the movie can do that, then I don't know. Yeah, if it does that, then it got my attention. So, all right, next one we got is a pretty much a bundle. It's the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the Hobbit trilogy box set. Now, I guess I do have the Battle of the Five Armies, but I got this before I got the Hobbit movies because I couldn't find the Hobbit movies anywhere until 2 months later when they were finally back in the stores. But I mostly just have this set to watch my Lord of the Rings set of movies. But yeah, this does come with all of the Lord of the Rings films. Now, I don't know if it comes with the extended versions, because I do know that I think a couple of these, or mostly all of them, come with the extended cuts of the movies. Oh no, they don't. It says they don't. It says theoretical right there. So that's a bit of a bummer. So there you go. When it comes to the Lord of the Rings movies, which are right there. The Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, and the Return of the King. I think the Two Towers might be my favorite one. You know, it's basically like kind of like a team up movie when it comes to the characters of Bilbo and this other guy. They have to go to like find like these two towers, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, I love the Middle Earth movies. It's just entertaining to watch. All right, next we got Impractical Jokers the movie. Now, the show makes me laugh like so much. Like, Larry! Oh my god, that was one of my favorite episodes, and also the episode where they secretly punish Sal in the elevator, and he's like allergic to cats. Is he? Or he doesn't just like cats, so he's stuck in this elevator with this naked cat and this guy who's like sneezing purposely in front of him. And little does he know, until the very end, that his three buddies are punishing him in this elevator and purposely keeping him trapped in there. So those are my two favorite episodes from the show. But the movie, it still does its job of entertaining you. It does. But if I'm gonna pop this on, it's gonna be because just for the entertainment and for the laughs, because that's what Impractical Jokers is all about. So do I intend on buying the full series? It is on Max, so if I want to watch it, I can watch it in there. So yeah, there you go. Impractical Jokers the movie. All right, next up is The Last of Us. This is the Blu-ray set. The Last of Us is the best video game adaptation brought to life, man. It's so fucking good. Like, and they're filming season 2, and we recently just got the set photo of the market that's in the second game. I don't know if you guys saw that set photo, but I did when I was scrolling through Google, Google Chrome. I saw set photo revealed for The Last of Us 2. I clicked on it and I was like, whoa, that is awesome. So, and they already got the cast. They already got the cast for Abby, Dina, and Jesse. But yeah, it's confirmed to be coming out sometime in 2025, next year. So, a bit of a long wait, but it'll be worth it. Because remember how long it took for the first season? Oh my god, they advertised the first season, I think in late 2021, and it came out of January of last year. So, and I had to cop this Blu-ray. I wanted to get the 4K of this so bad because of how good that cover looked. Like, it was basically the poster for the show. But I mean, this cover is good too. I mean, it's embossed and it's got Ellie and Joel on right there, and it's got like these little things on the walls from the infected. It's pretty cool. And you get all the episodes in here too from the first season. So you either go big or go home. So I think that's how it goes. But I don't know. But and The Last of Us, hands down, one of the best shows brought to life in the video game industry. Good show, and I cannot wait for season 2. All right, here we got Rick and Morty season 1. I remember I got this for my birthday of last year, and it was funny. It's just a funny ass show. Now, what I like about these releases, what Warner Brothers did, is that, first of all, look at this slipcover. And then look at the back of this. It's pretty much a continuation from the cover. But then you look at the actual case. And it looks like this. That is awesome. That is called creativity right there. Creativity to the max. So there's Rick and Morty season 1. A lot of funny moments in this show. There's just too many of them that I can't explain. It's just that good of a show, man. And then, of course, you got season 2. I did see that FYE had a sale going on for the TV shows. And I saw that they had Rick and Morty season 3 for like a good price. I think it was like $15 over the $30 that they originally had. When I go back, I'm probably gonna buy that season 3 Blu-ray because they only have season 1, 2, and 3 individually on Blu-ray, and then the rest of them are kind of like DVDs and like bundles, like seasons 1 through 4 or seasons 1 through 5. I know they just came out with was it season 6? I don't know. I'm still currently binge watching the show on Max as right now, but I just love owning these physically because they look so nice on the shelf. But anyways, here's season 2. Nice cover on this one also, and here's the back of that one. And the cover for this one is Ricky. If you see in this season, you'll know what it's about. Yeah, Rick and Morty is a great, funny show. Alright, next we got is the biggest movie of 2017, and that is It. Sadly, I do not own the 1990s Tim Curry It, but I will. I saw it in FYE at a good price, at a good sale price, and next time I see it, I'm copping it. Because I did see it like a couple years back, and it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't even that bad. It was a good classic horror fun type of, movie. But this one is nothing like that Tim Curry It. This one goes all out for the carnage candy. It's all about horror. Bill Skarsgård is probably one of like the best actors to portray the character of Pennywise the Clown. And it's just a good horror movie, man. I remember seeing this in the theater and like everybody screaming and cheering and clapping. Like it was just a good theater experience. So, It Chapter 1, it's a great movie. Alright, next we got is the sequel, It Chapter 2. I still can't believe this is almost 3 hours long. But, this movie, I watched it 3 times at this point. I've seen the first one a couple of countless times. And the Tim Curry one I only saw once. But, this one I only saw 3 times though. I saw it in the theater. I saw it on HBO Max, and then I bought the Blu-ray for it because I had the first one. So it's an okay movie. It's still scary, but Pennywise, he's barely in it. And when he is in it, it's like these illusion scenes from the adults that were kids in the first one, and now they're grown adults for Chapter 2. Which makes sense, because if you watch the Tim Curry one, they do go from little kids to, adults. So, I like that. So, and I also can't wait for the Max series, Welcome to Derry. And if they're still even doing It Chapter 3, who knows, but either or, I'll take one over the other. So, alright, next one is Annabelle. A bit of another okay movie. It's creepy. I'll give it that. The Annabelle doll is creepy, but it kind of has an interesting backstory to it. But Annabelle, man, I have nothing else more to say for it. Some parts are scary, and some parts are just like, dude, what is going on type of situation. But it's okay. All right, next we got the sequel, Annabelle Creation. I do not have Annabelle Comes Home because I've heard bad things about that movie. Like I'm talking like really bad. Like the jump scares are weak. And it's not a great horror movie. That I think that movie came out in 2019 at the time. But who knows? I might watch it just for the hell of it. I've seen the first two. I've seen the entirety of the Conjuring universe besides the two Nun movies, which I could give two fucks about. I did even have a good time with the first Nun, so I didn't see the Nun 2 from last year in September, so I'm not gonna watch them. So I watched the Annabelle movies, I've seen the Conjuring movies, and that's far enough as far as the Conjuring universe goes. So, but here we got Annabelle Creation. This I feel like is the better movie. Now, argue with me in the comments if you want to, but this is better than the first Annabelle, and it's better than Annabelle Comes Home from what I'm hearing from people that I know, family, friends, everybody. It's the better movie of the three, so it's scary. The Annabelle doll in this movie, I think it's the same doll. I'm not too sure. It's been a really long time since I only seen this movie once, and it's with this Blu-ray, and that, I got this, I think, was it sometime last year or in 2022? I don't know, but when I first picked it up, it's when I saw it for the first time, and I haven't seen it since. So, if I plan on binge watching the Annabelle movies or the Conjuring universe, I'll watch Annabelle Creation because of that. So, but there you go with that. All right, next up is Tag, based on a true story, and I love this movie. It's a good time. This is the type of movie where you can get high and just have a good time with it because it's that funny. Now, it's got Jeremy Renner, who plays what's his name? Clint Barton in the MCU, basically hot guy. And then it's got the guy from Jake Johnson who plays Peter Parker's Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse films. And then this guy, he's in something else. Oh, he's the gym teacher in the Spider-Man movies, the Tom Holland Spidey films, basically. That's what he is. But this movie is such a good time. It's stupid, but it's stupid enough to the point where I'm just having fun with it. But here is another great one. Mortal Kombat from 2021. Cannot wait for the sequel. I think it's supposed to come out this year. Mortal Kombat 2 is supposed to be coming out this year or next year. And it's gonna have what's his name from the video games? Cage? Is that his name? Cage? Oh no, someone is supposed to be in there that's pretty recognizable in the games. But he's gonna be in it, and I love this one. I love this movie. The violence, the carnage candy that you get in this movie, it's chef's kiss. And I love it. I love my carnage candy of my horror films. Just the gore, seeing the guts come out, the blood spurting out. Ooh, love it. Alright, next we got is the first Conjuring. What I like about this is that is cool. It's got the 3D lenticular slipcover. And I love it. I love the movie. And that's a pretty scary scene in the movie, too. It makes you jump. Every time I see it, it makes me jump. A lot of jumpy moments in this movie. Like, I remember seeing this movie with my good buddy Nathan. And he jumped at the part when where the camera slowly is panning on the stairwell. Specifically on the wall and all of a sudden you hear this loud thud out of nowhere, and he jumped and screamed his ass off. And I was laughing my ass off because I was expecting it. You know, I saw this movie 3 times, and I asked him, "You haven't seen this movie before?" He said, "Yeah, I've seen this movie before, but it's been a minute." So at the time, oh man, such good fun memories with The Conjuring, dude. But yeah, good movie. It's a really good one. Alright, next we got is The Conjuring 2. Why the fuck has Warner Brothers not released the slipcover for this? They did with the first one, and they did with the third movie, which I'm about to show you. It's weird. Is it weird? Yes, it is weird. But this movie's okay. It's okay. But I don't think I've seen this one. No, wait, the first time I saw this movie, I watched it on, at the time, it was HBO Max. And then I bought the Blu-Ray, and I watched it again, so I only saw this movie twice. And, again, it doesn't come with a slipcover, which is weird. Alright, next we got The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. This is the third film. Rumors are speculating that we are going to get a Conjuring 4 with these same people. It's a rumor for now, but who knows? We might get it. I remember watching this movie on HBO Max for the first time when it premiered, and it's not bad. You know, it's not a bad movie. Do I prefer it over the first two? No, of course not. The first one's gonna be the best out of the 3 movies. But something about this movie just felt different, but which isn't a bad thing for movies, you know. That's the one thing I appreciate about these movies, is that they always do something different for these Conjuring movies, and it's fun, and I love it. And that's what makes this third one pretty good. Alright, next, the last 2 for this first row. The Hangover. Now, what really pisses me off about these 2 movies is that, 1, I don't have the slipcovers for any of them. And number 2, this first one, this first one is pretty bad. I mean, look at that. I can barely fucking watch it. But it is on Max. All the movies are on Max. So if I want to, I can watch them on Max. But until then, that's what I'm going to do until I can get replacements. But I do love the movies. You know, I don't hate them. Specifically, the last movie, the Hangover Part 3. I don't hate the third movie as many people do. You know, they're just good, fun, funny movies. So, yeah, there you go. That's the first row. Alright, next row are mostly DVDs and only 2, mostly DVDs. So, we got Ben 10. I was thinking about rebuying this because look at it. Look at it. I had this DVD for so fucking long. So long. But it is on Max, so if I want to watch it, it's on there. But Ben 10, the theme song for this show, first of all, the theme song for this show is god tier, dude. I feel like the best theme song in like Cartoon Network history. Love the theme song for Ben 10. Alright, we got season 2. Has the best looking cover. You know, I like that. I believe this comes with, no it doesn't, but I like the disc art on this one. Look at that. You got Cannibal, which is one of the new aliens for season 2. And then you got creepy Ghostface. What's his name? Ghost Freak. Alright. What's next? I don't have season 3, sadly. So I have no choice but to order it because I searched everywhere for the damn thing, and No store has it, so I have no other choice but to order season 3. But I do have the season finale, which is season 4. And my god, did this show end on a positive note. Oh my gosh, this season has so much going on. And, okay, so this one came with, like, this little booklet thing. Which is pretty cool. You know, got some Ben 10 merch. You know, because Ben 10 was, like, popping when it came to the merchandise. But yeah, this is, like, a really good season finale, man. Alright, next we got, the live action movie. Now, this movie does not work anymore. I mean, yeah, look at that disc. I watched it so many fucking times as a kid. But, there's the movie. Now, the special effects, this came out in 2007, right? 2008. Okay, yeah, this came out 2008. Some of the special effects are good. But most of them, like when he's turning into Heatblast, obviously that's bad. But Diamond Head, Gray Matter, their CGI effects look good. So, yeah. I was thinking about getting the other Ben 10 movie, the one that is like 3D animated, and it was on Cartoon Network. It's another Cartoon Network movie. What was it called though? I think Destroy All Aliens. That's what it was called. I think that is on Max. I'm not too sure, but I don't know. I have to see, but I have to see if it's on there. But I do remember watching it on Cartoon Network when I was really young, and it was good for the most part. It was really, really good. All right, next we got is the Ben 10 Alien Force collection. The first 4 volumes. Because I think Alien Force has, like, so many damn volumes. I think they have, like, 8 or maybe 6 volumes. I'm not too sure, but that's a lot. But, yeah, you got volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. Basically the first half of the show. And Yuri Lorenthal's in this. You know, the guy that plays, Peter Parker's Spider-Man in the PlayStation games. And, you know, he is really good as Ben Tennyson in this. He's really, really good in this. So, yeah, I love Yuri Lowenthal in this show. Alright, next we got is, who plays Ben 10 in this movie? I forget, but here's another Ben 10 movie. This is Ben 10 Alien Swarm. Basically, Ben 10 Alien Force in live action. That's what it is. But I like the slipcover on this. I mean, look at that. That is awesome. And I actually remember liking this movie. You know, I actually really like it. It's not bad. It's definitely better than the first one. And there are rumors speculating that Tom Holland is interested in doing a Ben 10 movie. So, we'll see if that comes to true senses there. If that's even a thing. But, next one. Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Volume 1. Making sure I had the right one. Yuri Lowenthal is back as Ben Tennyson. You know, and I remember watching this on Cartoon Network. And what really pisses me off about Max is that they got the entirety of the Ben 10 shit, right? But they got rid of Alien Force. So I cannot finish it. And I was on season 5. I was on season 5 of Alien Force. And they also took out Ultimate Alien. Yeah. So now I can't finish Alien Force and then continue on with Ultimate Alien. Because Ultimate Alien came out after Alien Force and before Omniverse. So I have no choice but to fucking watch this on a DVD form. So yeah, but I love Ultimate Alien. You know, I love it. So it's really cool. And then we got okay. So this is the Ultimate Alien: The Return of Heatblast. I forgot this dude was in this show. Yeah, because I remember this version of Heatblast is he's in Alien Force. And he's good. He was really, really good. He was good. So, if I'm being honest, he's a better Heatblast than Ben 10 was in the original Ben 10 series. He's that good, and I love that picture. I love that picture. I was just looking at it for like a minute, just appreciating how good this cover looks. But yeah, so there it goes, The Return of Heatblast. I think this is just a movie, a Ben 10 Ultimate Alien movie, because it's not telling me what volume it is. But it's got episodes on the back. So is this a movie, or is it a movie with episodes? I don't know, but it's weird. But I love The Return of Heatblast regardless. It's so amazing. Alright, next we got some throwbacks here. A couple of them. This is the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown. And who doesn't love the good old 2D hand-drawn Peanuts cartoons? This one comes with the bonus episode, which comes with it's Arbor Day Charlie Brown. Yeah, comes with that with this DVD. But yeah, I remember watching this, and I remember liking it at the end. So I saw it on TV one time, and I saw it at at Walmart as one of their $5 off DVDs, and I just said, I can get this. I like it. So yeah, it's good. You know, it's pretty good. And then we got this one, which okay, this one comes with It's Magic Charlie Brown. So that's cool. I think the next one I'm gonna get is it's either gonna be the Valentine's Day one or the Christmas one. So one of those two. But or I just might cop both at the same time because that's how much I love these cartoons. But yeah, this is the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. That's what this one is. All right, next up is Scooby-Doo. Who doesn't love Scooby-Doo, man? I remember watching this movie for the first time on VHS at my cousin's house. And it was it was so stupid, but it was funny. It was so stupidly funny is what I'm trying to say. You know, I love the cast that they got. They fit the characters so perfectly from the cartoon. Because I think at the time when this movie came out, I think the only Scooby-Doo cartoon that was out was actually there was actually a couple of them. There, of course, they had Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? They had Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, and then they had another one. They had another Scooby-Doo cartoon in there. But this movie is so goddamn hilarious. I love the scene where, you know, they gotta discuss, because, okay, you get the scene where they're all invited to go to Spooky Island, and they have to get on a plane, but they're like disguising Scooby-Doo as a grandma in order for all of the Mystery Gang to get on the plane to go to Spooky Island. And it's just a funny and stupid scene altogether, because him walking on 2 feet and he's a dog, obviously. So it's so weird and stupid seeing that dog that's so full of CGI. It's so stupid, but it's funny. But yeah, I love Scooby-Doo. It's funny. It's got funny humor in there. Matthew Lillard is still a good portrayal of Shaggy Rogers. You know, it's good. It's got a good soundtrack in there too, like Bahaman and shit. What is it in this thing? Sugar Ray. Yeah, Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray is featured in this movie. And what could you ask for better than that? So, alright, next we got, of course, is the sequel, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Now, this one I did see in the theater. I saw this. The first one I saw on VHS, and the second movie I saw in theaters for the first time. And then I got the DVD for, like, Christmas of, when did this DVD come? I think it came out the next year or a couple years later. After its theoretical run. Yeah, I remember. It came out 2004. So did this DVD come out the same year or like later on the same year but a couple months later? Because that's what I'm getting at here. I don't know, but the DVD I got for Christmas of 2004. Or no, wait, it wasn't it was like 2 years later. It was 2 years later. I got it for Christmas in 2006. And I remember watching this movie constantly because it's that fucking good. I love the monster, how they look in this movie. If you thought the little interesting little shits from the first movie, the little monster elf looking creatures from the first one were scary and funny as shit, oh my goodness, you're gonna have a blast with these monsters in this movie. I mean, you got the tar dude, you got the pterodactyl, the fucking funny ass two skeleton dudes, and what's this guy's name in the cartoon? What the fuck is his name? But this guy, he was fucking scary in the movie for some reason. Like, as a kid, I don't know how the fuck I was still watching this movie with him in it. I don't know, but maybe it was the cartoon that made him funny. But yeah, I love Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Better than the first one because of the monsters in it. Alright, next is, of course, how to get this one, is Scoob. Now, what I really love about this movie is the little Hannah, is it Hannah Barbarian? Hannah? The references basically from the older cartoons and shit, because that's always cool to add. And then, I love the opening of this movie. Basically, it's basically an homage to Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? You know, and it's got good animation, too, on top of that. The story, though, I think is a bit mid, because I watched the movie twice. I saw the movie twice on Blu-ray. And the story is good for the most part, but there were some parts that just left me, like, almost fall asleep. So, but I don't know, I might give it a rewatch if I'm, like, doing a Scooby-Doo marathon or something, but as it stands right now, it's a pretty mid-movie, besides that beginning scene. So, alright, next we got, oh my gosh, I'm currently binge watching this show on Max, so I'm on the last season. I'm still at the beginning of season 5, specifically, I think, episode 6, 7, but This show needs to make a comeback, yo. It's been so long. 2003 was a long time ago when this show premiered on Cartoon Network, and that is Teen Titans, bitch. So, this show is so good, yo. The theme song slaps. The theme song, whether it be the English or the Japanese version, the theme songs slap for this show. Because I think Teen Titans originally aired in Japanese, if I remember correctly. And it's just a great fucking show, man, all throughout. It's just a good show, man. And I love every single piece of it. The humor, and I love the action. The action in this is just so good. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I love Teen Titans. I love it. And I did see that they had the other seasons in FYE for a sales price, so I'm most likely gonna cop those when I get the chance. So, alright, next is The Amazing World of Gumball, the DVD. I know they've got like 2 more of these, 3 more of these, I don't know, but I know they have one that's titled The Mystery, and they also got another one that's The Party, and then they got Volume 4, which is the Season 2 DVD, pretty much. Now, I don't know if they stopped making them after that, but I don't know, but this is the DVD, which is the first release of The Amazing World of Gumball. You know, and I like the show. You know, it's funny. It's one of the more modern Cartoon Network shows that I actually can watch and have a good time with it. You know, the characters are funny. I think this show premiered in 2011. Yeah, so I was literally right there on the edge of my seat, waiting for this thing to premiere. But The Amazing World of Gumball is a good show, and I think my favorite episode from this DVD in particular is I think it's the GI episode, and that's the episode where their sister, Anais, somehow loses her donkey doll. I think it's the donkey. And then it's up to Gumball and Darwin to get the doll back from the T-Rex, Tina. They have to try to get it back from her, and it's just a funny episode all throughout. But, yeah. The Amazing World of Gumball, the DVD. Good shit. I love it. Alright, next. We're almost done. We got Speed Racer. Now, I'm so fucking pissed that this movie did not get a sequel, because I don't give a shit what people say. This movie is so damn good. Now, I don't know if it's because of I love the Fast and the Furious films, but what the fuck, dude? This movie should have gotten a damn sequel because it was that good. Now, I remember seeing this in the theater in 2008, and I know this movie came out 2008. Yup, 2008. Says it right on the back. 2008. Wow. I was 8 years old when this movie came out. So, it was just a great theater experience, dude. And then I got the DVD later that same year for Christmas, and I couldn't be any more happier. I remember I used to have the little Hot Wheel cars for Speed Racer. Oh my, yo, I had so much merchandise for Speed Racer after I saw it in theaters. I mean, I had the Hot Wheels cars, I had the die-cast cars that were so expensive at the time. Oh my gosh, Speed Racer is such a great movie, man. Now, I have seen the cartoon. Trust me, I've seen it, and it's great. And I love that they made a live-action iteration of that cartoon. And it's great. It's just a fun movie. It's a good time. Alright, next we got is... Let me see how much... We are over an hour. We are an hour and 5 minutes now. Which is fine by me. I'm not rushing this. We got the full screen edition 6 DVD disc set of Harry Potter. So this comes with all 3 of the movies. And I love the movies, the movies are good. And what are my thoughts on the Max original TV show that's coming out next year? Okay, hear me out. It's a cool concept on paper. It is. I think if they're gonna bring Harry Potter back, just make it a reboot. Because if they bring all the characters back, obviously they're not kids anymore. They're not the same age, so get different people. I mean, I think that's what they're originally planning by the time of this video. And the show hasn't even come out yet, but they posted a teaser last year, so... and I think the series, like, each season is gonna be one book. So, say season 1 is gonna be about the, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Season 2 is gonna be about Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Kind of what they're doing, what Disney is doing with Percy Jackson. In the first season is all about the first book, The Lightning Thief. So, if they do that with the Harry Potter series, then I might just give it a watch. Because I love the movies, I love the books, I played the video games for PS2 and 3. And, yeah, so... and I love all 3 of these movies. Especially the Chamber of Secrets. That damn basilisk at the end still makes me want to shit my damn pants. Because that thing is scary. Oh my goodness gracious. And then you got the spider seed in there too. Midway through the end of the movie. The Prisoner of Azkaban, of course, is probably one of the funnier movies in the franchise. I still wish it was, like, I think 2-3 more scenes longer. Because I was just having fun with it. And it was one of those movies I could watch all fucking day. And it's another one of those movies where you don't want it to end, basically. But... And I got this box set on eBay for a pretty good price. I think I got it for, $10. Brand new. Free shipping. I'll take that. So, yeah. Just gonna place that right there. And then, of course, we got, from going forward, we got the movies individually. So, here is Goblet of Fire. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but there's Goblet of Fire with this dope-ass slipcover, which is pretty cool, as you guys can see. It's pretty cool. Nice and silver. Did I see this one in the theater? This came out 2005, yeah? 2005, yeah, this came out 2005. I think I saw this one in the theater. Or maybe not, actually. Because it was PG-13. Yeah, it was PG-13. Yeah, see, this is the first one in the franchise that gets the PG-13 treatment. But it didn't even feel like a PG-13 movie. I mean, you got some of that rating in there when it comes to, like, the blood and the language, but the overall movie feels like a PG-rated film. And I love, some people say that this is the weakest of the franchise, and I don't understand that, because this is another good time sort of film. I love how the movie basically has the characters, basically Harry and these 3 other people, are like, what do they do in these tasks? They have to do like these 3 tasks and compete with like each school. And if one of the schools win, they get like something. I can't remember, but Goblet of Fire is actually a good time. My favorite scene in this movie. Is definitely the last task, which is the maze. That scene is so scary. I think that's where the PG-13 rating comes in handy, because there's a lot of elements in that scene where you're like, are they gonna make it out of this shit alive? Because it really does feel like you can't escape that damn thing. So, unless you use magic and cheat, but still. But Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't know what people are saying, but I'm not being biased about it. So, anyways, we got another good one. Here's Order of the Phoenix. Now, I remember I had to skip out on this movie for the longest time. It came out in 2007. And I remember skipping it so fucking long because I was just watching other shit, basically. That was 2007, I think, was the year when I was just watching different shit. Especially like in the anime genre. Because that was the year when I was getting into anime. So I didn't really have time to watch like stuff like Harry Potter or other shit. You know, the stuff that I used to watch, because I was getting caught up on like Dragon Ball and like the anime world, the anime land, basically. So I saw this movie at like a Target in 2011. Basically when Deathly Hallows Part 1 was about, or was it Part 2? No, it's Part 2. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 was about to premiere in the theater. So I was like, damn, I have to fucking get these movies before this movie comes out, so I could be all caught up and watch Deathly Hallows Part 2 in the theater. And that's what happened. I bought Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and Deathly Hallows Part 1 together at that same Target. I said, fuck it. It's gonna burst my wallet open, but it's worth it. So, and I got this DVD, and it's a really cool DVD. You know, I like the slipcover for it. See, it has a nice little slipcover to it, nice and shiny. And yeah, it's a 2-disc set too. On top of that, now sadly, this was the last Harry Potter DVD to release on with the 2-disc special features sort of thing, because since Half-Blood Prince, they've been, as far as the DVDs go for Harry Potter, they've been releasing them with 1 disc. So, as far as I know, so Order of the Phoenix was the last one for the 2 discs on DVD. So I got Half-Blood Prince on Blu-ray. And, you know, 2007 was the year that Blu-rays were coming out. So, and this movie came out 2009. So, now I did say I skipped out on Order of the Phoenix. So I also skipped out on Half-Blood Prince. Because, like I said, I got Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and Deathly Hallows Part 1 in 2011. And that is exact same day at that one Target store. So they were all just sitting there. So I thought, I'm gonna just get them all, so I can go watch Deathly Hallows Part 2 in the theater when it comes out, you know, 2 weeks later at that time. So, and this one has a pretty cool cover too. You know, it's got Harry and Dumbledore, and then it's got Draco Malfoy and Severus Snape. Rest in peace to what was his name? Alan. What was his name? His name is Alan something. Alan Rickman. Okay. Yeah, rest in peace to him, man, because he was good as Snape. You know, I liked his portrayal as Snape. So I don't know if he. I feel like if he was still around and that TV show was coming out, I think he'll be one of the only people that would be ready to come back as Severus Snape. So, yeah. So there's Half-Blood Prince right there. All right, next we got is Deathly Hallows Part 1. Now this one has a funny story to it because, you know, by the time I got this, you know, because this movie had a lot of additions when it first came out. I remember the Target exclusive Blu-ray had like this really cool slipcover, and I was so close, so damn close, like 96% close to getting that one instead of the regular standard Blu-ray. And I just listened to what my gut told me. My gut was telling me, just get the regular Blu-ray. You got the regular Blu-ray.